In the 100-meter dash, we have a brand new world champion. It's Noah Lyles. And almost nobody really expected him, of all people, to pull out the victory. He ran 9:83 to do it, which is very fast, don't get me wrong. But it's nowhere near as fast as I was hoping to see. And I know I'm not alone in this. The 100-meter dash is the fastest race in all of track and field. But right about now, it feels like everybody's moving just a little bit slower. And I also know exactly who to blame for that. His first name is Usain, and his last name is Bolt. Please understand, it was amazing to watch lightning strike. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Yet the end result of that is all of us as track fans are now blinded by the fast times, myself included. The truth is, people don't really remember much about what sprinting was like before Usain Bolt took over the sport, and there may not be another sprinter like him in my lifetime. So the era that we're living in right now is just the world we're gonna have to get used to, because things ain't changing anytime soon, and this is why. First things first, I told you that most people don't remember what sprinting was like before Usain Bolt's run of total domination. So allow me to give you a quick little history lesson, because breaking 9.9 seconds in the 100-meter dash is extremely hard to do, and we clearly take that thing for granted now. Up until 1987, nobody had ever broken 9.9 at all. That's until Ben Johnson happened. But if you go looking for his name in the record books, you ain't gonna find much, because his times from 1987 and 1988 have been scrubbed off of the record books for a reason that is very well documented. He ran 9.79 seconds all the way back then, a time that was so shocking it seemed too good to be true. Because it was too good to be true. And for the next decade, we waited to see someone, anyone, run 9.7 anything, and nobody could pull it off. So we got used to watching Carl Lewis, and every champion after him, win by basically running 9.8 seconds to do it. That is until Maurice Green ran 9.79 seconds in 1999. And for the record, he won every single world championship or Olympic gold medal from 1997 to 2001. But this is where things get interesting, or depressing, depending on how you look at it. A bunch of sprinters tried to run fast, but the only name you might remember is Asafa Powell. Because the same thing they said about Ben Johnson, they said about a bunch of the other folk. Nobody else ran 9.7 and was actually left standing on the record books, except Asafa. And to keep the record straight, Justin Gatlin did win the Olympics in 2004 and the Worlds in 2005, but he never ran faster than 9.85 seconds when he did it. After all of that is when Usain Bolt showed up and dominated the world. So you have to understand that what he did was quite literally the unthinkable. Cause he didn't just win 100-meter dash races, he demolished them. He broke the world record in 2008 in New York City by running 9.72 seconds. Coincidentally, on the same track that they actually let me run my first state championship qualifier meet in the 100-meter dash just a few weeks before. Either way, he broke the record again and went 9.69 later that year in the Olympics, and followed it up by running 9.58 seconds in the Worlds the following year. We know that he kept winning after that, but the damage was already done, and all of the other fast times from that era are a byproduct of what I like to call the Usain Bolt effect. Tyson Gay, Johan Blake, Nesta Carter, and even Justin Gatlin himself were all running very fast times at the same time Bolt was. But that doesn't really count, because they weren't in the front of the race. Any legitimate sprinter is likely going to run their PR in a race that they lose. I know I did. That's because whoever's out in front is pulling them along. Unless, of course, you are the champion. Remember, if you're not first, you're last. So who really cares how fast you went if you needed help to do it. And now that Bolt is gone, we finally come back down to reality. Unless you're counting Johan Blake, nobody sprinting in the game right now has ever run faster than 9.76. Keep in mind, Bolt's record is 9.58 seconds. If it feels like they're running slower, it's because they actually are. They don't have Bolt to help them take their bodies to the brink of human capability. Of the men who've done it, running 9.7 anything, only Christian Coleman did it with less wind than Bolt used when he broke the world record. Running faster than 9.9 seconds is next level sprinting. But breaking the 9.8 barrier, that is out of this world level. In fact, when Noah Lyles ran 9.83 seconds to win the world championship, it wasn't just his PR, it was the fastest time in the world in 2023. Noah Lyles clearly isn't slow. He's actually really fast. But Usain Bolt was even faster. I know you want to see fast times, and I want to see them too. But if the men who are sprinting right now aren't going to do anything suspicious with their training, we should get used to appreciating the best they have to offer. We are witnessing the fastest collection of sprinters that have ever existed in any era. But they don't have the fastest man to ever sprint throughout history to show them how to go even faster. So I guess we all have no choice but to be okay with that. I'm Coach Rob, and thank you so much for watching this video. And if you want to see more content like this, then please like and subscribe.